Hi, so back to the Amber Heard saga. I want to show you an example of real people that were really abused and people that were not abused, making up stories like Amber Heard. Somebody who's so you can see the difference between how the pain and the truth connects with the person when they're talking and how she talks. And there's no connection with there's no connection. The emotion doesn't connect with the story. It's like she's reading off a script. So we'll go look for Amber Heard cavity search testimony. It's testimony. And we'll see if we'll find anything. Here, let's see where it is. Here.
Let's go to Hicksville.
One second.
Let's tell the jury about Hicksville, May 2013. Can you tell the jury what transpired at Hicksville? It's a fancy trailer park, a little hotel in the middle of nowhere. Set up these little trailers, and we had made a plan to go there with friends.
So this is Amber Heard.
We were doing, laffy, as we said, laffy drugs, like mushrooms, eat mushrooms.
So she's telling the story.
It was kind of making a joke.
About
I
how
think
he
all day everyone
hurt
responded
her
at first,
and humiliated
what was the
her.
joke, but he was like, hey man, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? And she kind of giggled and kind of leaned into me more, and I knew in my body just instantly that it wasn't a joke.
So she's talking about Johnny saying, "Hey, what are you doing?" Wait, let's see where we.
We had what I can only describe as it sounded like nonsense from him. It wasn't making sense. I realized that he's just probably really high, because it wasn't making sense anymore. It wasn't like a direct accusation. He wasn't hearing me when I was saying. I wasn't involved. Wasn't cheating on him. I wasn't secretly trying to engage this woman in some sort of sexual affair. And then it became clear to me he was like looking for something. He cleared things off the bed. I went into the bathroom, and as I come out, he asked me where it is and how long I've been hiding it. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he says, "You know what I'm fucking talking about. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Be honest with me. Where are you hiding it?" And he kind of like makes to look into the bathroom. And I gestured to the bathroom, which is to my right. I kind of like gestured to him, and I said, like, what am I hiding? Where am I going to hide it? And we're standing in this little hallway area outside the bathroom, and he starts, what feels like patting me down or saying he's patting me down. I can't recall, but he ripped my dress, the strap top part of my dress. I had just dyed this thing myself, pink. And it's just one of those things that's I just finished that dress. And he's like grabbing my breasts, he's touching my thighs, he rips my underwear off.
Personally, if I was in a relationship with a guy and he's doing all that to me, I mean, not in a violent way, I'd be very flattered. You know?
And then he
Look at this.
proceeds to do cavity search.
This is like really bad acting. I'm gonna show you after this the Menendez brothers. You'll see what real pain looks like.
He said he was looking for his drugs, his cocaine.
Real
his coke.
victims look like, you know?
I was wondering how somebody who didn't do cocaine and was against it, that was in and of itself causing problems in our relationship. How could I hide? Why would I hide his drugs from, like he was insinuating that I was doing it or something? It made no sense. And he was telling me we're going to conduct a cavity search. Help me. Like, just shoved his fingers inside me.
You see how she said that? He shoved his fingers inside me. The acting couldn't get any worse. The emotion is not connecting with the action. Okay, a lot of victims, they go through this phase where they're disconnected from their body, you know? So they can talk about what happened in a way that they don't feel connected to the story, you know? But like they're depersonalized, but there's still an element of pain. There's no bad acting going on. You know what I mean? Just look at her.
Just sitting there staring at the stupid light.
She looks more like a bratty girl that didn't get her way. You know, she looks more like someone who's throwing a tantrum than any real pain, you know?
I didn't know what to do. I just stood there. While he did that, he twisted his fingers around. And I didn't say, like, stop or anything. I just...
So the next morning, what transpired?
I remember thinking that Johnny would change his mind. And it would be... yeah, I thought it would end differently. I kind of froze. I don't know how we went to bed that night. I don't know how I went to bed. I don't know how I slept. I don't know how I woke up.
So
I don't remember
this is
having a
her.
conversation with him the next day. I don't remember
And now we're gonna go look
talking to
at.
him about it or confronting him about it. I'm not...
We're gonna look at the Menendez brothers. Menendez brothers talk on dad's abuse. Here, you'll see real stuff. Now you'll see real pain. This makes me like really sad.
Did your father have sexual contact with you?
Yes.
And how did it start?
It just started with, after sports practices, he would massage me, and we would have these talks, and he would show me, and he would fondle me, and he would ask me to do the same with him, and I would touch him, and we would undress. Just became more involved.
What do you mean more involved?
You see, he's answering the questions. He's not volunteering information. It's more like people who are real victims, they don't want to talk about it. It's not a story for them. It's not like a exaggerated script that they need to read. You know what I mean?
We would be in the bathroom, and he would put me on my knees, and he would guide me, all my movements, and I would have oral sex with him.
Did you want to do this? At some point, did he do some other things to you?
Okay, that's real pain. That is a real victim. You know, when I watch these... Okay, I'm not gonna say that what they did to their parents, by murdering their parents, is okay, what they did, but when you see, like, real victims, and this is, like, real pain. This is raw. This is real emotion. Do you know what I mean? Look, he's not behaving like... He's not putting on an act. This is emotion that can't be... Only a really good actor can do this.
What else did he do?
It's his brother.
And he said that he didn't mean to hurt me. He loved me.
What did he tell you about pain people?
He just said that it was our secret. That bad things would happen to me if I told anybody.
It's on times. I made it quicker. Honey.
And I told him I never would.
Eric Menendez defense neuron calls Eric Menendez.
I wanted to be liked as much as I.
What do you believe was the originating cause of you and your brother ultimately winding up shooting your parents?
Me telling
You telling what?
me telling Lyle that
You telling Lyle what? Was it you telling Lyle about something that was happening?
my dad. My dad.
All right, can I ask a leading question?
If you don't ask my dad.
Wait, 1 second.
No, he was in the process of answering, so I need to answer.
Can you answer the question?
Yes.
Okay, is you telling Lyle what?
My dad had molested me. He would stick things in me as he was giving me oral sex, or at times he would just sit on the bed with his legs up, spread, and with his back to the back of the bed, and he would have me give him oral sex, and he would stick the needles or the tacks.
Should we go back to Amber? Let's go look at Amber. Should we go look at Amber now? To compare? Let's go look at Amber again. To compare.
Let's go to... And I remember in the trailer, he's accusing me of lying about it. And it's a trailer. So there's only so much you can do. And he's screaming at me. Just screaming. I wasn't involved, wasn't cheating on him. I wasn't talking about. You know what I'm fucking talking about. Be honest with me. one of those things it's like, that's my, just finished that dress. And he's like grabbing my breast, he's touching my thigh, and he was against it. That was in and of itself causing problems in our relationship. How could I hide? Why would I hide his dress from, like he was insinuating I was doing it or something? It made no sense. And he was telling me we're gonna conduct a cavity search, shall we? Like, just shoved his fingers inside me. Just stood there staring at the stupid light. I didn't know what to do. I just stood.
I think I made my point. That's what really I think what disturbs a lot of people and upsets a lot of people is because she's lying, and she's not a real victim, and she's making other people that are victims into fools. You know what I mean? So that's all for now. That's all I really wanted to say. Okay, until next time.